The weed laws in the Netherlands are bizarre and contradictory. I was in Amsterdam recently to film a podcast which will be out next week. I reckon you guys are going to love the guest. I went down and asked a bud tender to fully explain the weed laws to me. Weed is not actually legal in the Netherlands, it's simply tolerated. So the authorities will tolerate small amounts of cannabis being sold in these coffee shops. They only tolerate 500 grams being on the premises, and apparently that includes any weed that the bud tenders who sell it over the counter might have on themselves for their own personal use. Apparently the police do come and check that. Now the other contradictory thing is that the cultivation of cannabis, so growing weed, is actually still illegal, apart from a recent trial, which I'll get onto in a minute. So with the growing being illegal but the selling being tolerated, it's a real grey area where these sort of coffee shops get their supply from. They have to get it from clandestine underground sources, basically, which is quite bizarre. But there is a trial going on. It started last month, and 80 coffee shops in 10 different authority areas in the Netherlands are being allowed to have licensed cultivation, where the government will check the quality and it'll be a consistent supply. And that is really good news for people who want a consistent supply, because at the moment it's very inconsistent in these coffee shops. You might have one strain, one week you go in, they don't have it. Next week it might be one price one day, another price another week. And the edibles, you might go in and buy an edible and go in the same shop and buy the same edible the next day and get a completely different experience, because there's no regulation, there's no consistency.